Okay, recording.
All right, class, today we're going to be learning about Lewis and Clark. Any questions? No, we'll get to that. We're going to talk about the trail they took, Sacagawea's role, as she's kind of a famous member of the group, and then what happened after their return. So the route took them through Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. And then, of course, all the way back. That seems a little ridiculous because if you notice, all those states are kind of on top of each other, so they kind of went in a huge, that kind of number. It's kind of pointless. About halfway through their journey, they met Sacagawea, who was the interpreter. Common misconception was that she was the guide. She was not. Her husband was the guide. His name was Charbonneau. Question in there. Q&A. Appreciate you. Enthusiasm. And at the after they get to the coast, which took them a very long time to do, most people actually thought they were already dead, and they kind of gave up hope. They turn around, make their way all the way back, and when they return, Lewis, 3 years later, is found dead. History states that he committed suicide, but he was shot 3 times, one of the times in the head. Last time I checked, someone who committed suicide wasn't able to shoot themselves in the head and then turn around and shoot themselves in the stomach. But history states that he committed suicide. Clark, however, was promoted to lieutenant colonel, given a lot of land and a lot of authority. He lived out the end of his days. He actually named his firstborn Meriwether Lewis, after his best friend. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Was Sacagawea just the interpreter? Did she do anything else?
That's a great question. Actually, Sacagawea was not just the interpreter. During their part of the journey, when they stopped using a boat, they needed a faster way to travel overland. She actually communicated with a tribe and was able to commandeer horses for them. Her brother was actually the chief of that tribe, and so she was able to find horses for them, and they were able to continue the journey much faster. Also, while they were on the boat, one of the canoes tipped over, and she almost single-handedly saved the entire, or not the entire, but the majority of what was on that ship, or on that canoe. Any other questions?
What were Lewis and Clark's ranks?
The ranks, they were actually both captains in the army. So pretty high up. Any other questions?
Where did this expedition begin?
The expedition actually began in St. Louis, Missouri, and then it went up to Illinois and then to Kansas. Yes, sir.
Who paid for the expedition?
Funny story. The president actually commissioned the expedition, so the American taxpayers paid for the expedition. So you and I are probably still paying for it.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's say that I wanted to go on a trip.
Okay.
Can I follow their route all the way to where they went?
Well, you could guess at where they went, but you probably wouldn't be able to follow their exact route because highways and road names have changed since then. Also, they didn't keep very detailed notes on their expedition. I mean, they kept detailed notes, but it was about stuff like wildlife and, hey, look, that's a cool tree, and, hey, I met the Mandans today. They didn't actually name the trails that they followed very well, so you probably wouldn't be able to find it. But you could start in Missouri and go to Illinois, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and then do it all over again, backwards, and say that you did, but it probably wouldn't be the exact route. Any other questions? All right. This chapter, homework is listed on D2L. It's due by tonight at midnight. You guys are cute. All right, class, today
Hold on, wait, I'm not ready. Okay, yes I am. It's already recording.
All right, class, well, today we're going to be learning about Lewis and Clark, the trail they took. Oh! Oh no! What happened?
I think I might have rolled you.
What's your question? Someone call 911.
Don't everybody rush over there at once.
Did Sacagawea just interpret for the group? Who wants to ask that?
Did Sacagawea just interpret for the group?
Okay. Who paid for the expedition? Alright.
Wait, am I supposed to be recording this?
No.
When did John Smith and Pocahontas come into this picture?
So what was your question?
Pocahontas was with this group, right? John.
Oh.
Where's John Smith?